Hi Scorpio, welcome. I'm Chrissy. Thanks for joining me. Welcome to my channel. Thought I'd do some November readings for this month. Hope everyone is doing well. And I started with you this month. First of all, I'm reading on the Scorpio new moon in October. So by the time you guys watch this, kicking off that new moon for you for this November. So happy birthday. And you might want to check out your rising sign video also, because I find sometimes that resonates a little bit more. So if you know what your ascendant is in your natal chart, you might want to check that out. But this reading is primarily based on the sun in Scorpio and the full moon in Taurus. That is going to affect your 7th house, right? Pending your natal chart. But that is your 7th house. So relationships, things you've been going through with anybody that you're connected to relationship-wise is kind of up for you for this month. And if you don't, I'm just going to pull a guidance card. I wanted to pull a guidance card. I didn't get a chance. So let me just shuffle this through. Get a guidance card for you guys. Okay. Let's just take a guidance for you for the month. Let's see what we're working with. Sanctuary. Okay, so you're getting ready to create some space. Your own space, whether that's your work environment, a room in your home, a new property. You're getting ready to really create, co-create, and find that space, that room, that little piece of heaven that gives you peace and sanctity and all the good things that you're looking to create for yourself, for your own time, for your own space, right? So that's the guidance for this month. And let's go into your reading. So it seems to me that you might have encountered some chaos with some situations going on, whether it be logical chaos in the mind, thinking about things, which could have left you with the dynamic within some relationships. It doesn't have to just be romantic. It can be family relationships. There can be a relationship that you might have, found that you reconnected again, or something was lost and you can't quite get it back. Maybe for some of you, that's there, but either way, you're kind of going on your way. You're moving forward. You're pushing through. Maybe some situations that were chaotic, but it led to some type of freedom for you to really work through the energy. So, and I feel for some of you Scorpios too, you could be really reconnecting with some karma, some karmic relationships that are coming forward again for you, right? Which is kind of getting back on track. For some of you, could be dealing with somebody that has maybe some mental incapability or some dementia, or there could be some, illness of the mind a little bit that you've been dealing with. That's for some of you. I also feel for some of you that if situations, coming through up until this point of November through October, as the sun shines on you for your for your birthday time, there could be a little bit of isolation or sadness that has to do with maybe a relationship or something that was kind of cut short. But either way, I mean, the situation, I feel like, will be transmuted. There will be transformation with it and growth, so that you can step out into a new tomorrow in a way. And I feel like you're kind of doing that. For some, there could be some alcoholism or abuse, like with an indulgence. So maybe, for some of you, there could be others around you. I mean, these readings could go either way. It could go from people around you in situations that you're in, or with those people themselves, right? Where you feel kind of this isolation, this loneliness. But sometimes with the 5 of Cups, it can denote a bit of like over drinking or overdoing. And I'm just bringing this in. For some people, I'm getting like change of medications. Medication is important. So if you need like some type of medication or an exam or a doctor or something to adjust a medication, for some of you that might resonate. Coming into like this reading, you do have in the middle, which I think this month of November is really going to yield you. This card is actually funny. This is the Bianco Nero deck, and it's just a black and white deck that I purchased that I absolutely kind of just love the simpleness of it. And this is the Ten of Cups, and this guy's face looks funny. He looks like he's just like fat and happy, sitting there, happy with emotional situations, things that have turned out okay. Like his cups are full, he's happy. So I think by the end of November, you're coming in with this feeling of nurturing, taking care of yourself, creating the sanctuary or the space that you want to provide for yourself after coming out of like some maybe health issues or some difficulties with family, friends, relationships that you're coming through, right? Second week, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So, you know, you're getting ready to really, you know, harvest all the seeds that you've sown over time, and you're just kind of waiting to really, for some of you, plop your money down on something, purchase something. You're getting ready to really do it. Something that maybe has made you a little bit maybe offset you a little bit. Maybe someone else coming through that kind of has, you know, I get like just a bitchy type way of not being happy because something's not coming through, and you're waiting to like launch, or you're waiting to do something, or you're waiting to do something, maybe purchase something, do something, get something going, a project started, and you've been waiting, and maybe someone's been in your way of that, right? Or you're feeling a little bit like it's just not coming through quick enough. Maybe there could be some anxiety, some difficulty maybe the second week, but you're ironing it out, right? And that's the key. You're getting through it. So my advice is, if you're going through sometimes, know that you're moving forward because you have the Six of Swords. You're coming through and you're getting ready to launch. There could be a few push and pull situations that get in the way. So my advice to you is don't overdo, don't overdrink, don't overthink, don't go over emotionally into, you know, what you don't have, right? Think about what you do have. You know, how that is playing out for you. If there's some resignation there, I want you to be able to hold on to that because it's here for you. We also have the King of Cups on the third, around about the third week of November with the Sun. So happiness and bliss point is coming through. You might have, now the King of Cups, I mean, it could denote you here. The third week, maybe feeling uninspired, not able to create, you know, something went through that you felt maybe a difficulty with. It could be a parent. It could be somebody else, right? Or a relationship that you're feeling the tension, right? It works through, and you work through getting onto the next thing. But there's a lot of, you know, transformation taking place, right? And you do have the Sun card here, and that's happiness. So for some of you, it's, you know, getting through the ups and downs within a happy relationship, finding the bliss point within those relations so that you can, like, it could be something that's happened that you can't quite get over, you know, but you do, and you push forward. You don't forget, but you're able to move forward, right? So you're getting emotions and certain things into check. Like, what's the checkpoint of that for you, right? Also here, and we do have quite a few people, we have the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. So, you know, when it comes to business matters, you're all up in it, right? You got your finances under control, you're thinking the right way, you're getting ready to launch or take a new opportunity and to really do great work at it and take in, you know, the intake of maybe finances that is coming your way. You've earned it. You've worked hard for it. So it's here. So for some of you, you could create new jobs, new clients, a new journey is coming through, and you're good at it, right? You're doing a great job at it. For some of you, though, just maybe don't devalue your own value of what you're worth, right? You're saying to me here, I've been through all this before, and I'm going to put my guard up, set my boundaries, because I need my space. I need my own office, my own room, my own something. So you have to get busy creating that. Don't take your old baggage into your new journey. That's my advice to you here, Scorpio, because I feel that, if there's any depression or any cynicism, or you feel like you're just not working hard enough or fast enough, or things aren't timed to the way maybe you really want it to go, time is linear, and you can work this through, and you have a couple months really to get in there and find your bliss point, because it's here for you like the third, fourth week. And, there's going to be happiness in family, and good situations come through, and emotional, like an emotional reciprocity with family, and maybe seeing people you haven't seen. So this is really a good month to reconnect within relationships. Maybe for some of you, you're finding friends from your past coming through, but definitely some karmic energy has been, you've been releasing some of it, releasing some of the chaos and the whatever's layered kind of deep, for you. So I think that Taurus moon is going to really bring to fruition some of your relationships. That one is with, these relationships is, you know them for what they are to you. You know which ones that you are disregarding, but I feel like for you this month, you're not going to just disregard anything. I think you like the reciprocity of energy back and forth. Even though I don't have the Six of Cups here, I feel like there's a reciprocity with relationships and communication in the opened up space of you asking, creating, and bringing to what you truly want, right? What is it that you want, Scorp, right? You've been down the road before, and you're ready for your bliss point, your happiness, your inner child to come out, to play, to have some fun, to take in nature, to breathe in the air. Now, Scorpio, new moon in Scorpio, the sun is in Scorpio. Scorpio itself rules the reproductive system, right? It rules the ovaries and the prostate and the lower organs of your sacral chakra, right? I had brought in this in for your reading. It's a piece of citrine. So, I send you some of this energy because there's a creative flair that might be coming through. For some of you with the Scorpio sun, it can bring up, all scorpionic things where, if you have that in your first house, there could be some, deep transmutation, and even with words and communications with others, so you might want to grab a little piece of citrine. This could hold that for the month, could really do you some good to bring in that creative flow, that juice that you're so happy to open up your arms and just, embrace it, because it's here for you. But I love the sanctuary guidance. Your money's protected, your money's safe. You feel at ease and kind of rooted and grounded in where you're headed. So all in all, I think it's a pretty good reading. Just try to watch that you don't go into any depression, or if you feel that coming on, meditate, do some yoga. I always say that, body, mind, soul. Bring it home, bring it in, right? So you can create that sanctuary. This is a beautiful card, right? I think you love the reconnection, you love the relationships, you feel the emotion, but you need your own space, and you're getting ready to create that. All right, Scorp, have a great month, everybody. If anyone would like a private session with me, just reach out. I will leave my information in the description box below. And have a wonderful month. Happy birthday again. Guys, take care. Bye-bye.